Hey there, upgraders. Roquinia here, and I'm about to share something that might make you completely rethink your relationship with rest days. Picture this. Two people start identical workout programs. Same exercises, same intensity, same duration. Person A trains 6 days a week because more is better. Person B trains 4 days a week with strategic recovery built in. After 12 weeks, who do you think made more progress? If you guessed person B, you're absolutely right. And the margin isn't even close. We're talking about 40% better results. 40%. Just by understanding what I'm about to teach you today. Here's the plot twist that's going to change everything. Your muscles don't actually grow during your workout. They grow during recovery. Every single adaptation you're chasing, strength, endurance, muscle growth, even fat loss, happens when you're not exercising. Think about that for a second. We've been programmed to believe that progress equals time spent sweating, but the real magic happens when you're sleeping, walking your dog, or binge-watching your favorite series. Today we're diving deep into the recovery revolution, and by the end of this episode, you'll understand why rest isn't the opposite of progress. It's the engine that drives it. Let's start with something that's going to blow your mind. Right now, as you're listening to this, if you worked out yesterday, your body is running what scientists call muscle protein synthesis. It's literally rebuilding itself, creating new muscle fibers, repairing micro damage, and adapting to the stress you placed on it. But here's the kicker. This process takes 48 to 72 hours to complete. 72 hours. That means if you're training the same muscle groups every day, you're not giving your body enough time to actually implement the upgrades you're working for. It's like interrupting a software update at 50% and wondering why your system keeps crashing. The research on this is crystal clear. A study from the Journal of Applied Physiology tracked protein synthesis rates after resistance training. Peak synthesis occurred 24 hours post-workout and remained elevated for up to 72 hours. But, and this is crucial, only if adequate recovery was provided. When subjects trained the same muscles before this window closed, protein synthesis actually decreased. They were literally undoing their progress. Now I know what you're thinking. Roquinia, this sounds like permission to be lazy. Not even close. Strategic recovery isn't about doing nothing. It's about doing the right things at the right time. This brings us to one of the biggest misconceptions in fitness: the difference between active and passive recovery. Passive recovery is what most people think of as rest days. Complete inactivity, lying on the couch, maybe feeling guilty about not exercising. But your body craves movement, even during recovery. Complete stillness actually slows down the repair process. Active recovery, on the other hand, is gentle movement that enhances circulation without adding significant stress. We're talking about walking, light yoga, swimming at an easy pace, or even just doing some dynamic stretching while watching TV. Here's why this matters. Movement promotes blood flow, and blood flow delivers the nutrients your muscles need for repair, while removing metabolic waste products that can slow recovery. A fascinating study from the European Journal of Applied Physiology compared active versus passive recovery between training sessions. The active recovery group, who did 20 minutes of light walking on their off days, showed 25% faster recovery markers and significantly less muscle soreness. 25% faster recovery means you can train more frequently at higher intensities. It's not just about feeling better, it's about accelerating your results. But let's talk about the elephant in the room: sleep. You've probably heard that you need 8 hours of sleep for optimal recovery. Well, I'm here to tell you that the 8-hour rule is oversimplified and potentially misleading. Recent research from the Sleep Research Society analyzed sleep data from over 10,000 adults and found something surprising. Sleep quality matters more than sleep quantity for recovery and performance. 7 hours of deep, uninterrupted sleep outperform 9 hours of fragmented, poor quality sleep every single time. Here's what really matters for recovery sleep: consistency, depth, and timing. Consistency means going to bed and waking up at roughly the same time every day. Your circadian rhythm is incredibly powerful, but it needs predictability to function optimally. Depth refers to the amount of time you spend in deep sleep stages, particularly stages 3 and 4, where the majority of muscle repair and growth hormone release occurs. And timing? This is where it gets interesting. Your body's natural recovery processes are synchronized with your circadian rhythm. Growth hormone peaks during the first few hours of sleep, typically between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Miss this window regularly and you're missing peak recovery time. But here's what the research really shows about sleep duration. There's a sweet spot between 7 and 9 hours where recovery is optimized. Less than 7 hours and protein synthesis decreases significantly. More than 9 hours consistently might indicate underlying health issues or poor sleep quality. The magic number isn't 8 hours for everyone. It's finding your personal sweet spot within that range and prioritizing quality over quantity. Now let's address something that's sabotaging recovery for millions of people: chronic stress. Your body doesn't differentiate between the stress of a heavy squat and the stress of a demanding deadline. Stress is stress, and it all goes into the same physiological bucket. When you're chronically stressed, whether from work, relationships, finances, or even overtraining, your body produces elevated levels of cortisol. Cortisol is catabolic, meaning it breaks down muscle tissue and inhibits recovery. Here's the data that should wake everyone up. A study from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that individuals with high perceived stress levels showed 60% slower recovery rates compared to their low-stress counterparts, even when following identical training and nutrition protocols. 60% slower recovery. That means if you're not managing stress, you're essentially working twice as hard for the same results. But stress management doesn't have to be complicated. Research shows that even 10 minutes of deep breathing, meditation, or progressive muscle relaxation can significantly lower cortisol levels and enhance recovery. One of my favorite studies had participants do just 5 minutes of box breathing. 4 counts in, 4 counts hold, 4 counts out, 4 counts hold after their workouts. This simple practice reduced cortisol by 23% and improved recovery markers across the board.